channel. My name's Angela and this is Devon Thread Tales. Today is the 1st of October, it's Sunday, and I'm doing my 1 week Me Made October. So today's quite a busy day today. I am working today at Make and I'm going to be teaching some lovely ladies how to make the Waves and Wild Heyday dungarees. I've made these before in a denim. They're absolutely lovely. They're a really simple make and they're really easy to fit and style, etc. In fact, to be honest, I need to make some more myself because I love my denim ones, and I can't actually, to be fair, I will say I didn't love them to begin with, but I've grown to love them. And the more that I wear them, the more I think, oh yeah, I do need to make another pair. Anyway, I am then going out for a meal with my mum and dad and my husband. It is my mum and dad's 56th wedding anniversary today. It's like, wow, that's a lot of years together, isn't it? They both deserve a medal. But we're going out for a really lovely carvery to this restaurant that we all really like. So today I would have normally worn my Waves and Wild Heyday dungarees as I'm teaching it, but because I'm literally leaving Make and going straight out for this meal, I've put on a fancier dress and I'm just going to take them with me and show people the Heyday so they can look at them. So I have got on one of my most favourite dresses. This is the, oh, I've got company. And a little puppy come to meet me and say hello. This is Rosie, if you've not met her before. So I've got on one of my most favourite dresses. This is the So Liberated Stasia dress, and I first made this dress when I had it as a kit from Guthrie Ghani, and I since have bought this fabric, which is a beautiful sort of summery, floral, beautiful, very lightweight viscose jersey that I bought from Make at 140. So I'll stand back and show you. It's very long. Obviously you can make different lengths, you can make different length sleeves. I actually made a different sleeve altogether. They're meant to be slightly more fitted. And I decided to make a slight kind of flutter sleeve, which I really like. There's different necklines at the back. I've gone for a lower neckline on this one. My other one has got a higher one, and it's got pockets. And it's just a really comfortable, easy, lovely dress. And I love this style. This is the style that I think I prefer more than anything else. So yes, so that's what I've got on today. And this is a definite thumbs up dress. I'd like to make some more actually, and certainly more in this sort of style, maybe with not such a flared skirt as well. That would be quite nice. So yeah, so that's my day today. I will probably not record anything more today. If I do, it'll be a bit of footage of around Royal William Yard where I'm going today for the teaching. But otherwise I'll come back and see you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya, so it's Monday the 2nd of October today, and it's Monday, so I've got the day off. I have spent the morning in my pyjamas getting the house cleaned up and tidied. Very exciting stuff. Had a couple of chats with different people on the phone, my sister and things like that. We had a lovely meal out last night with my mum and dad. It was just really nice, but I left the restaurant like that. I feel like I'm about 5 months pregnant. I was so full, and I don't normally have a dessert when I'm out for a meal, not for any particular reason. I just always get to the end of my meal and think, oh, I just can't, manage anything else. But everybody else was, and I had that whole kind of FOMO kind of thing going on. So I was like, I have a dessert as well. So yeah, so I did that. Anyway, so today I am wearing a, I can't remember the name of the pattern, but the name of the pattern's the Gable top. I can't remember the name of the pattern company, but I'll put it across the bottom. It's a lady's name. Oh, is it Lauren? Lauren Handmade? Oh my gosh. Brain's totally gone. Anyway, I've got on a Gable top in this really lovely sort of loop back jersey. It's really, really lovely. It was from a kit from Guthrie Ghani again. I know I do have quite a few things from Guthrie Ghani Sewing Society kits, but this happens to be one that I made a long time ago. Haven't worn it for ages because the weather hasn't been sort of appropriate, but it's getting a bit cooler now, so I've got this on, and I've just got it on with a pair of ready to wear jeans. So that kind of, it's a bit of a It's a bit of a mumsy look, isn't it? But anyway, I'm wearing this today and I've got that on with my lovely fluffy socks to keep my toes warm. But I will be putting some slippers on to help my foot not feel so sore on the ground, because I have been walking around barefoot this morning and my foot is now killing me. So very silly, especially after all the wonderful advice that people keep giving me about don't walk around barefoot. It's bad for you when you've got plantar fasciitis. So naughty me. Anyway, so this afternoon I am going to go and have some lunch. I've actually got a bit of something left over from a meal from Saturday night, which is in the fridge, so I'm just going to heat that up and have that. So I'm going to have that. I've got a Gusto box arriving a little bit later on. So if you don't know what that is, that's it's like a company that provides meals for you, but they're completely deconstructed, so everything's fresh. All the vegetables, the meat and all the rest of it is all completely fresh, and they give you the recipes, but everything's in perfect quantity, so you don't have to measure things out and what have you. So John and I have decided, now the girls have gone back to university, we're actually going to start using Gusto, because it just makes our lives a lot easier, certainly of an evening when we're working. So we only have 2 or 3 meals a week from them, but it's great. So I'll be getting that later on this afternoon and unpacking that. And I'm going to try and record my makes video from all of the things that I've made over the summer. And I will try and make sure I include a little bit of that, the ball in that as well, because obviously I'll include my ball gown that I made for that day too. Oh, my words are just not coming out right. Sorry. So once I've done that, I might do a little bit of sewing. I made a toile of a top a couple of days ago, and I'm going to send a video of me wearing it to a friend of mine to see what she thinks, see if she thinks the fit of it is right and everything. But I really loved watching Lucy from Sew Essentials. She did, I can't remember what the name of the video was called, but I'll put a link in it down below. It's something like my 5 favourite autumn patterns, or 5 patterns for autumn, or something like that. And she's got some dresses and things in it, and one of the patterns that is in it is a Vogue pattern that she adapted and did a video just on that pattern ages and ages ago, and it just looks absolutely lovely. I'll put an image in here of her wearing it as well, and I've just got it in my head that I'm going to make that dress. So I've done a toile of the bodice, and once I feel like I've got that right, I'm going to make that dress up in a beautiful fabric that I've received from Minerva for a blog post. So yes, keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. If I do any sewing or I do any of the little bits and pieces, I'll come back to you, but other than that, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya. So I thought I'd just catch you up with today. So I have recorded my makes video. I'm very delighted that I've been able to get it done today, although I have talked at the rate of knots. So I'm guessing that the makes video will go up before you see this video, but if you do see it, it's probably quite funny, because I've tried to say, right, here we go, here's all the makes that I've made and what I wore on holiday, and here's all about the ball. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know what I'm doing at the moment. So I have sat and I've cut out the paper pattern of the Sew Over It Know Me, but it is a PDF pattern. So if it is, you know, if I don't get a chance to, if I make it and it's wrong, I can reprint it. I would never cut a paper pattern. But I haven't quite got enough fabric. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. Basically, this is the fabric from a Guthrie Ghani Sewing Society box that I bought ages and ages ago. It's meant to be an Appleton wrap dress. Sorry, the light in here is really bad, but it's just getting dark. Yeah, so Appleton wrap dress, and I decided I just didn't like that dress, so I decided to wash the fabric and make the Sew Over It Know Me dress instead. But I don't think I've quite got enough fabric once I've laid all of this out. So I have a dress which is very similar. I've brought it downstairs. It is a Joe Brown's dress. So it is a t-shirty top. It has actually got a small stand-up collar, and I don't want that. The Know Me is just a round neck, but I guess you could adapt it if you wanted to. But I don't actually want this. I want what the Know Me has to offer anyway. So it's a t-shirty style dress, which is sort of semi-fitted. It has long sleeves, and then it's got this gathered tier, which comes down then into another gathered tier. So I was thinking, right, let me just see if I can mess around with the tiers, and I've held the pattern pieces up against it. So this is the first tier. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with one hand. I've held it up against where the tier starts there, and sort of bring it up a little bit so it's where the you know, seam allowance will be. And it's actually shorter than the tier on the dress, But then if I then hold the other tier up to it, which is this one, this is much longer. So that other tier comes about there, and it is so long. So I think I'm going to be able to reduce the length of this tier. I think I'm going to take it up by this fold line on where it happens to have just folded. I'm going to measure it against my body to make sure that it's going to be long enough once it's all on. Am I making any sense? I think I am. I'm kind of just rambling on with my own thoughts, but hopefully that'll be enough. Basically, if I haven't got enough fabric, I'll end up not making the dress. But even if I had enough fabric, I've got a feeling that once it's made, I'd end up chopping loads and loads off of it. So I think that's going to work. I hope so, because I really fancy a really nice long dress. Have you seen Lisa's from Sew Over It? Have you seen Lisa's grey version, plain grey version? It's really lovely, and she can dress it up with lots of big chunky jewellery or a leather jacket and all that kind of thing. I haven't got grey fabric, but I thought this green fabric would be something quite similar, and I quite like the idea of it. I know it's going to be a similar style almost to the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress, but in a viscose version. But I think because it's going to be slightly tighter fitting, I think I'll prefer it. We'll see. Anyway, it's an experiment. Oh, and what else have I got done today? I sent Karen from So Little Time the video of me in my twill that I've made of a dress that I want to make, and we've agreed on any adjustments that I need to make. So hopefully I'm going to get that dress cut out as well. I had this really crazy idea. So I'm going away on the weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to share a little bit of that with you. But I'm going away with Helen from Stitch Rip Repeat, and we're going up to the Knitting and Stitching show on the weekend. I cannot wait. It's going to be great fun. I did it with Helen last year. We are tea drinkers in crime together. So we're like the perfect couple to go together, because we're both like, really fancy stopping for a cup of tea. Yeah, me too. Should we go and have a cup of tea? Honestly, it's quite funny. I'm really looking forward to going. I don't want to go and buy lots of fabric, but I will treat myself to a couple of bits and pieces. And I had this crazy idea of, I'm gonna make a couple of dresses before I go. You know, the fact that I am working all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. I'm going to be busy on Thursday getting bits and pieces done. Why do I think I'm going to be able to make 2 dresses? But anyway, even so, I'm still going to attempt to cut this out. Because you never know, do you? You might just find 5 minutes of time somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll probably update you tomorrow as to how I got on, but I'll come back tomorrow now. Bye. So it's Tuesday today, and I'm off to work, trying out a different outfit today. So I've got on the black Esti from Esti set that I made recently. I talk about it in my makes video, which hopefully will have gone out before this video. Just to say that once I'd made it, I just never wore it, which was strange because I really liked my other Esti set, so I wasn't quite sure. So I'm trying out just wearing the top today with a skirt. So I've got this black Viscose twill Esti top on, and I got this fabric from Make It 140, and I've got it on with a Sewaholic Hollyburn skirt, which I had the fabric. Oh, sorry, I think the bin men are here and I can hear the lorry outside. So yeah, so this is a fabric from Minerva. I had it in exchange for a blog post, and it is a Lady McElroy Cotton Lawn. It's really lovely and lightweight and drapey and nice. It's a different colourway for me, but because it's away from my face, I think it's okay and it works. I'm going to wear that today with my cardigan if I get a bit chilly, so I think that looks okay. And I'm just going to wear some pumps, so I think that kind of works. Yeah, so I think that's going to be okay. I really like this skirt. I haven't worn this skirt for ages, and I've got a few versions of it. In fact, I did a sew along for it, and I'll put a link in here if you fancy watching it. But I really like it. I don't know why I haven't worn it for a little while actually, so this is why these videos are quite good, because it does make me reach for things that I haven't for a while and talk about them. So today I am at school, I'm working all day. My friend's meant to be coming round straight after school to do a little workout with me, and I normally figure out what it is that we're going to do, but I haven't actually actually worked out what we're going to do yet, so I'm going to have to maybe do that in my lunchtime today. And then tonight what I'd like to do is try and get a bit of that Nomi dress sewn up. Who knows if I'll manage to get it done, we'll see. I haven't read the instructions yet, so I'm not sure how the gathers and things are done on the tiered skirts yet. So yes, if I do, I will bring you along with me, but otherwise I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya, so it's Wednesday today. A very quick video for me today because I am running late. Oh my gosh, I've overslept. I was gonna get up and do so much this morning, so I'm gonna quickly shove some breakfast down my throat and get into work. But today is a bit chilly. I've got a big chunky cardigan, which is just a ready to wear cardigan, so I'll take it off so I can show you what I've got on. But I have on my AK Patterns, which is unfortunately no longer a pattern company anymore, but I've got on a Susie dress from their pattern company, from their pattern range. Slow down, Angela. Take a moment. So I made this when I was inspired by Amanda, who is Amanda I Sew A Lot on YouTube. She doesn't seem to do YouTube videos anymore, but if you want to go and have a look, she has a huge backlog of videos that she used to do, and they are absolutely lovely. She's probably one of the people who first got me properly inspired to actually get sewing, and she made this dress in this fabric. And I completely copied her. I absolutely love it. So I'll stand up and show you. So it has, you're not going to be able to see very well from there. I'll try and put a picture in of me wearing it as well and show you in closer detail. But there is a centre seam here, and then just a loose, free tie belt which you can put on. 3/4 length sleeve. I think it has 3 different sleeve length options, and then it has this mock, which you're not going to be able to see. I wonder if I can get up closer, but it has a mock kind of wrap over, and then at the very bottom, if I pull up, you can see at the very bottom it has like a V detail, as if it's an actual wrap over dress, but obviously it's not. It's just completely stitched down, but it's really sort of nicely fitted. There's no pockets or anything. It's just quite nice, and I love this fabric, which I think years and years ago, I think it was from Sew Me Something, or it might be Sew Me Sunshine, but these gold metallic-y pineapples all over it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, so that's what I'm wearing today, but I'm gonna dash, so I'll see you later. Hiya, so it is Thursday today. I've got a day off, and I have spent the whole morning getting cleaned up. Puppy come to say hello again. I've spent the whole morning sort of getting cleaned up. I went to the gym this morning, which was kind of okay. I was a bit exhausted when I got home, but when I got home, I then went full throttle, getting the house cleaned up, getting washing done, sorting out like dry washing and all that kind of thing. Just really having a right old sort out, really. I've had a quick shower, and I haven't washed my hair, so I look a little bit disgusting, but I don't like washing my hair too often. I know I've been to the gym this morning, so it is a bit minging, really. But I'm waiting for tomorrow so I can wash it fresh in the morning, because going to the knitting and stitching show tomorrow with Helen from Stitch for Repeat, and I cannot wait. I really cannot wait, and I'll be taking you on a little bit of our trip when we go as well. So yes, anyway, today I have got on a pair of ready-to-wear jeans and a sew over it Edie top, which I made quite some time ago. I just wanted to put a t-shirt and jeans on today, just kind of chilling out at home. Like I say, I've done lots and lots of housework. I have been sewing a little bit of my Nomi dress, which I was talking about earlier in the week, so I'll share a bit of that with you in a bit as well. And I'm really hoping I might even get that finished today. There were 2 dresses that I really wanted to make. I don't know what I was thinking. There's no way I'm going to make the other dress as well. But anyway, so I'll stand up and show you this. This fabric is a really nice, I don't know what you want to call it, cotton jersey from Stones in Totnes, I think it is called, which you can order online. And apparently they are now open as well. They were closed for quite some time during COVID, and it was online only, but they are now open, so that's brilliant. I really like it. I love the geometric style of it. It's got these little hearts in it and stuff. Yeah, really nice. Anyway, it's got like a boat neck type style top, and it's just a very simple t-shirt top, and I've just got that on, like I say, with a pair of ready to wear jeans, so nothing fancy. I'm slouching around at home. If I get cold later, I'll chuck a jumper on, and then tomorrow I'll put something a bit more fancy on. I am going to go and get my nails done later tonight, which I'm quite excited about. I'm just going to go and have them painted. I think I'm just going to go red. I love it when my nails are red, so I think I'm just going to go nice and red, maybe a bit sparkly, we'll see. I think Helen's had her nails done today as well, so that's really nice. Anyway, not talking about nails, are we? So that's what I've got on today. I'm really pleased with that. In a little bit, after I've had a cup of tea, I've just had some lunch, so I'm going to have my cup of tea, and once I've done that, I'm going to go up and carry on sewing this Nomi, and when I do, I will bring you along with me. Right, so I have had my cup of tea, I've hung some washing out, so I've come up to do a little bit more on my Nomi dress. So I have got, this is what I've done so far, it's inside out obviously, but I have got the top all pinned down the side seams. I've got the sleeves in. I've decided that the top is meant to have like a bias bound, a jersey style bias bound neck, and I've decided to actually, oh look, you can see where my little clips have been. I use these clips when I've got anything on the fold and I'm cutting my fabric out. I use these little clips, but it's actually bruised the fabric a little bit. Hopefully when that gets washed, that will actually come out. But yeah, so I have instead done like a proper neckband, and I did have a little look on the Instagram hashtag SOINOMI dress, so sew over it Nomi dress, SOI Nomi dress. I had a little look on the hashtag, and nobody really mentions the neckband particularly, but on all of the pictures I've kind of zoomed in and gone, whoa, I've really done the bias bound neckbands, and there's quite a few people that haven't, so I felt like I was fairly safe doing that. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. It's kind of quite neat. Oh, I really hope that's scarring. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not because the light behind it, but there's a bit of scarring on there. Anyway, and it's like that on the skirt as well. So yes, I have the side seams of this to overlock, and then I've got the what have I got? I've got the skirt tiers to gather. So I've sewn up all of the gathering stitches, or sewn the gathering stitches on, and I've sewn up the side seams of each of them, but I've never actually gathered jersey fabric, so I have no idea what it's going to be like. Hopefully it behaves the same. I don't know. I just, in my head I'm thinking, oh, it might be a bit, it might stick as you're trying to pull it, whereas like viscose and cotton fabrics maybe goes a bit smoother. I don't know. I'll let you know as I'm going. So yeah, so that's what I am going to do. I'm going to crack on with that. I'll let you know how I get on. Oh, so I've put the top together. Obviously it's a bit short because it hasn't got the dress on it, so you have to excuse my tummy. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I like the colour. I think that's nice, and I think it fits okay. I was really worried about what size to go for. I was wondering about going down a size so that it was, you know, a closer fit, but I've actually done the size 12, which is my size in Sew Over It. I really couldn't decide, and a couple of people had said yes, I would go down a size if I were you, and I very nearly did, and then thought, you know what, if I just do it in my size and it is too big, I can just take it in. So I'm glad that I did do that in the end. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So I'll just turn the camera around. I'm just in the other room now, so I've ironed this. This is the very bottom layer. I've got all the gathering stitches there, I don't know if you can see them, and that's the other layer. So I'm just about to start reading the instructions to see what's the next bit to do with that. A nice easy dress to make. Hopefully I'll have it all finished. I suppose the only thing that I do need to make sure I do is hem it. I did something really stupid. I went around and I overlocked the edge of my cuffs so that I could then just turn them over and stitch them down. I did one side and I forgot to do the other. So that was a bit silly, but I will go around the bottom of the hem, and I'll do that. I think I'm just going to use a straight stitch because it's going to be such a big flowy bottom. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? It's a big flowy bottom around the bottom of the hem. Although it's in jersey fabric and normally do like a zigzag stitch or something like that, I just don't think I'm going to need to do it because it's so big. It's not going to get pulled or anything, unless of course I trip up on it or something, but I think it'll be absolutely fine. I'm not sure what to do about the cuffs. I think I could get away with straight stitches in there as well. I haven't got any Maraflex thread this colour, so I can't do that. But yeah, I think just a straight stitch will be fine. And if the worst comes to the worst and they pop, I know somebody that can sew that can do it back up for me again. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to crack on, and I'll probably come back and see you tomorrow when I am about to get on the train with Helen. Hiya, so it's Friday today. It's train day today. I'm going to be meeting Helen in about an hour and a half's time. I'm very excited. if I didn't say before, which I'm sure I did, I'm going to London, I'm going to the knitting and stitching show, and I cannot wait. So today is just going to be about sitting on the train, and then I have an extra delight. I'm meeting my daughter this evening with Helen. We're going to go for a meal together. That's my eldest daughter, who's called Katie. She lives in London at the moment. She's doing a speech and language therapy course, and she doesn't get time off like my other girls do for uni, like they do. She just doesn't seem to have those holiday breaks. So I'm so excited about seeing her. I'm excited about seeing Helen. I'm excited about the knitting and stitching show. Can you tell I'm just a little bit excited? So today I have got on my Quick Sew K3897. I think that's the number. If it's not, I will put it across the screen, but I did check before I did this little bit of videoing, and I'm pretty sure that's the number. So I've got on these, and they are in a fine needle cord that I bought from Make Up 140, and they are the funkiest dungarees ever, and I absolutely flipping love them. And I've got them on with my True Bias Rio t-shirt. I think it's True Bias, and I think it's called a Rio t-shirt or a Rio tee, and it's just in a white cotton jersey that I got from Guthrie Ghani in a kit. So here they are. They are really bright, they're really mad. I feel like a child in them, but they're going to be super comfy for on the train today. I'm going to wear them with my little denim jacket. I've got some pumps to put on, and then we're all good to go. So what have I got left to do? I need to go and have some lunch. I have packed my suitcase, so that's all done. There's actually quite a bit of room now. Helen will tell you, last year I took a massive suitcase and I took loads of stuff, and it was really heavy because I like to take options, and I'm a little bit scared because I knew that it was just too much. So this time I've taken way less, and half of my suitcase, and it's a smaller suitcase, is empty. So I've got space for some fabric purchases if needs be, which is quite good. But I haven't taken options. I haven't taken clothing options. I've literally taken what I'm going to wear on Saturday and what I'm going to wear on Sunday, and I'm going to wear this all day. I'm going to wear my pumps today, and I'm just going to wear that for the rest of the weekend because that's really comfortable. The only additional thing I've put in is a pair of slippers and all my toiletries and stuff, obviously. So hopefully that'll be okay. I'll let you know if it panned out all right. So I finished my Nomi dress this morning. I literally hemmed it. I decided to chop the sleeves off a bit because it was just too much fabric, so I've taken it up to elbow length. I've hemmed it, I've done the sleeves, and I'm not convinced about it, and I'll try and show you while I'm there over the weekend, but I'm not 100% convinced. I thought it would make me feel different because it's a jersey dress, and I know I've talked about the whole I don't know if I like gathers thing with the tilling the buttons indigo before, and I just had it in my head that this would be okay, but I still don't think it's really me. I just don't think it works, and it's now making me think because there's another dress that I want to make. I was talking about it earlier in the week, the Vogue dress that Lucy from Sew Essential had made, and that's gathers, but it's a bit more form-fitting. And now I'm like, oh no, do I really want to make that? Because I've got the top fitting really beautifully now, and I'm wondering whether I should change my idea for the bottom half and make it a bit straighter and a bit more flush. I don't know. Maybe you've got some ideas and some thoughts. If you have, do let me know. So I have got my Nomi dress because I am going to wear it. But I've also got my, it's kind of splodges, but it looks a bit like leopard print from a distance. I've got my So Liberated Stasia dress to wear as well. I'm only going to be wearing my denim jacket with any of those items. So I can't decide what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I want to feel really nice when I go to the show, and my So Liberated dress really makes me feel like that. So I might switch it around, and I might wear that tomorrow and my Nomi dress on the train on the way home. Yeah, we'll see. But I will show you what it looks like when I've got it on. So I will probably come back and do a little bit of videoing when I'm with Helen a bit later, and maybe even with Katie, but I will otherwise see you tomorrow. Bye! Hi, so we're on the train. Got a little glass of champagne. Oh no, not so champagne. We can pretend it's champagne. We can. Yeah, so we've been on the train about half an hour, and yeah, we're just chilling, chatting, putting the house to rights, aren't we? As always. Yeah, so we'll catch up with you a bit later. Cheers. Hiya, so I've just dropped Katie off to the bus stop. I've come home, had a quick shower, got into my lovely pajamas, so I'll tell you about these very quickly first, because if I don't, I know I'll forget. So these are the Grey Line Studio Linden sweatshirt, which I've just made out of this t-shirt cotton fabric, which I bought at Truro Fabrics. And then I've got those on. I'm not gonna be able to show the whole thing, but I've got these on with my True Bias Hudson pants, and these are probably one of my favourite pyjamas. Haven't worn them for absolutely ages, so that's a sign that the weather is turning a little bit. So Katie came and met Helen and I at our hotel, and we've been out for a meal, and it was a really nice meal. I'll put some pictures up on the screen. You might not want to see food, but anyway, this is what I had for my evening meal, and it was just so lovely to see Katie. It wasn't long enough, if I'm absolutely honest, but it was so nice just to see her and give her a big hug. And when we finished our meal, we came back to the hotel, and Helen went back to her room so she could phone her family and have a chat with them, and Katie came back to my room. We've had a good hour and a half or so having a good old yap and catch up, which was really nice. So like I say, taking her back to the bus stop. She's gone back to her house, and I'm gonna get my head down. I've had a shower, I feel a bit fresher, and yeah, just gonna get my head down for an early start for tomorrow for the knitting and stitching show. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya, so it's Saturday today. Today's the day, knitting and stitching show. Bit of a rough night last night. It's very loud. It's not like sleeping in my house in Devon, where everything's really quiet, and the most sort of annoyance you get is an owl hooting at night. Obviously there was every car, bus, motorbike, revving of engines, beeping of horns, oh my gosh, sirens going off. So I feel like I look a little bit rough today, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, that aside, I'm very excited. Helen and I have just had a quick bite to eat at Costa, and we've popped back to our hotel just to quickly freshen up, and then we're going off to the knitting and stitching show. So I have got on, very boring, I know, because I've shown you this lots of times, but this is my Stasia dress, so Liberated Stasia from my Guthrie Ghani kit, and I absolutely love it, as you know. So that's what I've got on today. Denim jacket, I'm going to wear an across the body bag like that, and then obviously I will have shopping bags of fabric as the day goes on. So I'm not going to talk very much now. I'm going to do a little bit of footage of the day as I'm going, and then I'll pop back tonight and I will show you if I've got any purchases. It's probably silly when I've got some purchases. Anyway, see you later. Bye. Bye. Right, so we've all come to the pizzeria. There's Claire and Helen and Cora and Anna and Adele and Michelle and Sarah and Katie. Phew, I remembered everybody's name. So, has everybody spent too much money today? So we're all just going to have something to eat and disperse back to our homes or hotels. Bye! Hiya! Well, what a day. It has been such a lovely day for so many reasons. It's been great having a day with Helen. Honestly, we are tea drinking buddies. So it's been really, really lovely. We did have a cheeky prosecco while we were at the show, which was quite nice too. But lots of fabric purchases. Now, I did think that I was going to do a little bit of a show and tell when I got back, but I've actually bought quite a few bits. So I think what I'm going to do, because I think we'll make this video way too long, I'm going to do a separate video, show you all my purchases and have a chat to you about the day and how it's all gone. So keep an eye out for that video very soon. I will pop on tomorrow very quickly just to show you my Nomi dress when I've got it on tomorrow, and then that will be the end of my 1 week Me Made October. So I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Hiya, so it's Sunday morning. Had another dodgy night. It wasn't the best sleep, but hey ho. On the way home today, so I'm looking forward to having a good sleep in my own bed tonight. I have to say the hotel itself has actually been fine. It's been really clean, it's been tidy, all the facilities have been absolutely fine. Obviously it's very, very basic, it's just it was very loud, so yeah, it's just a bit of a shame. Earplugs next year. So today, like I say, last day of 1 week Me Made. I will be sharing everything all about the knitting and stitching show and all of the bits and bobs that I have bought. I've got them all packed in my suitcase over there, and yeah, just waiting to go down and meet Helen and have a bit of breakfast and get on the train. So I'll share with you what I've got on today. This is the Nomi dress that I've been making all week. I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly, I'm really not, but I'm not keen. So I think it's been a really good exercise to make this because it is yet another dress which has got gathers around the waist, and I just know that they're just not for me. And I saw so many people yesterday with different dresses on that I have been eyeing up for a while, and that I've been seeing other people on YouTube and Instagram make, and I think just seeing those different dresses has kind of confirmed it for me that I would like to make those dresses instead. So things like the Needley Park Lane, the Peony dress by Fabric Godmother, I can't name them all, but yeah, lots of dresses which are floaty and really long and really nice, but just not gathered around the waist. So here is the Nomi. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be a really comfy dress. I've got my nice slippers on. So yeah, it's going to be a nice dress. It's going to be comfortable to wear. It doesn't have any pockets. It's got the 2 layers. Now I did lengthen the waist, and then I've had to shorten it a little bit because I lengthened it by too much. If I'm honest, I think I could probably take it up another centimetre or so, and that would sit a bit better. I took a minimum of 15 centimetres off of the hemline at the bottom because it was just so ridiculously long. So I actually had about 2 3/4 meters of this fabric, and the pattern says to use 3.7 meters, which is just way too much for fabric. So you can definitely reduce down how much you need, unless of course you are a lot taller. I'm 5'6", so yeah, this is coming down. See if I take my slipper off, this is coming down to my ankle length, so yeah, it's about right. So yeah, I am kind of okay with it. I'm kind of pleased with it. It sort of looks okay in the video that I am doing. I think it's all right. Obviously I've chopped the sleeves off, so it isn't quite as much fabric. I did want to have a nice big necklace with it, which I was absolutely adamant I packed. It's not here, so I'm really hoping it's at home on my bedside table. So that is it for this week. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Keep an eye out. I will bring out a video about the I want to keep saying the dressmaker's ball, the knitting and stitching show. I will bring a video out on that very shortly. I might do it as my Friday sews because I've been saying I'm going to do a Friday sews for the last week or so. So maybe I'll do it this Friday and share all of the details in that. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Hope you've enjoyed watching me for the week and seeing what I've been wearing and what I've been up to. Hope you guys are all right, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.